Today is a day off. I still have a few things I gotta do. I have to build invoices. This is also a day I started looking at setting up crowdfunding for the supplement. I also needed to set up a website, which I hadn't gotten done, but I start looking into that today. When you run a business, it is not the same when you take a day off. There is still always something you have to do. So you still have to get up, take your coffee, get your supplements in, and get your work done. Shooting some footage basically just for the series of videos I'm doing. The behind the scenes kind of thing. Drum up enthusiasm for the supplement. Pre-order. I can set it up for pre-order, so I only have to have, a third of them sold before I can order them, because, basically people would be donating, but, by pre-order. So I'll set the donations up to where it's all right, you put in a discount, right? So instead of 40 something, $50, I can say, if you donate $35, you get one. I know. All right. So my missus likes this one drink place. It's called J-Town Nutrition. It's one of those Herbalife drink bars. And so right when I get BOLs done this morning, or I call them BOLs, getting done, what it is it's building invoices. I get it done, and then I do one thing. I reprogram my son's GMRS radio. We like to keep our comms up, and I program the repeater channel into it, and then I have to go. I have been instructed by the chairman of the board, the missus, to go get an order of these drinks that they're calling in. So I got to go do that. It is right now 9 o'clock. Open mat starts in Greeley, Colorado at 10 o'clock. So that means I got to go get this order and get back before 9:30, which is totally doable, but it's a little tight, right? So this is how it goes when you are running a business, being a family man, and then trying to start another business at the same time, because here I am, I'm shooting this behind the scenes footage, if you will, and so to try to promote the supplement. And then now, also making sure we get our exercise in and everything like that. And by the way, this is a day off. This is 4th of July, guys. Happy 4th of July. Freedom. Now I'm getting ready to pull in to get these drinks. Let's get these drinks, get them to the chairman of the board. And then now that I've got those invoices done today, I will go ahead and check on the status of the part order I had to make the other day. And oddly enough, this is the kind of thing where one office is open on 4th of July, but another one isn't necessarily. So I know I'm not getting the part today, but I could get an idea as to whether or not the order has made it into Colorado. So then that would tell me that I'm probably going to get it tomorrow, for example. And then we'll go to jiu-jitsu. We'll get after it, and I hope you guys enjoy this little peek inside a day off of a owner-operator like myself. So now what I've got going on is I ran invoices earlier today, and what that is that's building the invoice, taking the documents that are like the proof of deliveries and things like that, and then putting it all together and building an invoice and sending it to the company. And yeah, that's what that is. So that's how I get paid. Now what I'm doing is those have been paid out by the factoring company. Factoring company is like a credit company that buys your invoices from you and then, you know, gives you an advance on it for a small fee, for like 2-3%, and then they chase the carrier or whoever, broker or whatever you got your load through. That's how that works. So right now I've got a lump of money. So they've paid it to me, but now I have to do the ACH transfer. So it's just a transfer for a transfer. They've already transferred me the money in their system. Now I've got to transfer it in the government approved system. And so yeah, like now I've got to transfer it into the government approved system, and this just is what it is, what I got to do. So you think it's as simple as just, you know, getting a little bit of money in it, and it isn't that simple. Not that it's that hard, but and then that takes a couple of business days, so that we won't see that money for a certain amount of time. Then today we've got the 4th of July, so I'm probably going to do some barbecuing. We're not having any people over, but you know, that's okay. And then some of these login systems for these things are needlessly convoluted. Like I want to be like, guys, if someone's calling to pay my bill, like if someone's calling in to pay my bill, I think that you should just go ahead and let it happen. Anyhow, it's just crazy. Like, and I don't see how a robot wouldn't be able to figure it out. Like clicking a box that says you're not a robot and nothing else. Like it's just another page you got to go through. Like, come on. So that is the way of life, though. I mean, that is the way the world is. You know, you got to do things, you got to jump through hoops, you got to get it done, and that just is what it is. Anyways, so I'm making a second batch of at-home version of the supplement to try a sweetened version. So I had to order a couple of the ingredients, and then we'll go from there. I'm probably going to try, I ordered a new thing of Selenium tortuosum, which is also the Kana root extract. I'm going to go ahead and probably try without it. I might take some of the rosea. You know what? I think I'm going to try the L-tyrosine. I'm going to do an extra 500 milligrams of L-tyrosine instead of the Kana root, right? To take up that. And then I just ordered stevia. I'm like, hey, do I need a complicated flavor profile, or could I just make it sweetened? You know, chocolate is a thing that it's bitter. It's a piece of a plant, right? It's the seeds that have been boiled down and everything like that, fermented and then boiled, and it's something that's bitter and it's not good until you sweeten it, right? And that's kind of how these other mushrooms and roots and things like that are. So I wonder if it would actually end up having a good flavor on its own if I simply add sweetener. So I ordered some of the most concentrated stevia, which sweetens something like 1/32. Like it's kind of a lot. It's really strong. There's a lot of stevias you get that are set up to be cup for cup the same as sugar, and I don't like that. I wanted it to be as sweet as possible for as little powder as possible, so I ordered some of that. Waiting on that. Let's see, we're gonna do a little bit of a radio check. Drifter to Raptor, can I get a radio check?
Clear.
10-4, you know the rules. All right, I'll try and get us some video later of what we're doing, just hanging out. Maybe we'll do something fun. So this is kind of a behind the scenes, running this business, starting it, and running the trucking company. And bear in mind, I still had something to make a video to show you, a day in the life of this, and it's a day off. So I'm still working. And that's what I'm developing this supplement for. I use these ingredients already to make me hyper capable of work. So if I can do it, you know, and I can put this into a good product, a package, and I can send this to you, then, you know, I'm not saying it's gonna make you're already capable of doing this kind of work and running these kinds of things, doing businesses and stuff. But if I can make a product that makes it a little easier for you, and maybe it might eliminate a couple of excuses, right? Oh, I don't have the energy today. Oh, I don't know if I needed more sleep than I got, you know. Well, you can take this and it'll help with that. So you're capable of doing all the things. I just want to provide a product that you can use to help you do it a little better. See you at the celebration. Grilling. Check it out. So I had bought some good ribeyes, and one of the kids was instructed to put it in the fridge last night and ended up putting it in the freezer. Honest mistake. So I had to buy these petite sirloins. Oh no, that's okay. I think we'll survive with that. So happy 4th of July, guys. All right, here's what I'm doing. We got this, some sort of like chest drawer kind of thing. I don't really know what we're doing with it. Some nice wood and stuff, but problem is, I'm having to re-glue every seam. So that's what I'm doing. And then, of course, because everything's not going to get too far into it, but everything is crammed in here because everything that's in the basement usually goes in the basement. It was up in here. I have not much space to work, so I tripped over a ladder and hit my eyeball on that radio arm saw right there. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now. And then I get to go put my part in the truck, get it running to get back on the road tomorrow, and I'll be done with my days off. And then the real work starts. So this is exactly why it's important to optimize your nutrition and your health, because all of this is a lot of stuff to do, and you got to get it done. So got to keep working. Have a good day. I am back at the truck. I got the part. So part of the difficulty was that, it looks like this is what popped off, right? So I'm thinking there's a quick connect on this side that I'm missing. Okay. So turns out, no, it is threaded and it is movable. So I was looking for the wrong part. Nonetheless, this still took a few days to order. So that's what we get to do. So I'm going to size this up. These big crescent wrenches, man, they're invaluable. So let's get